Hello and welcome to CNBC.com. I'm Frank Holland, anchor of Worldwide Exchange. We are talking the ETF market with Sylvia Jablonski of Defiance ETFs. Sylvia, thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Frank.
All right, let's just talk a little bit broadly, very quickly about the ETF market, specifically this week. What action have you seen?
Yeah, there's been a lot of flows into ETFs this week and really, in the first quarter. So you've seen about 10 billion into crypto, another 10 billion into bonds, which tells us that investors have a little bit of a barbell approach. Q1 saw about 5 billion into thematic ETFs, which is pretty exciting. And then the big standout has been in active ETFs. They've taken about 37% of the 667 billion of inflows this year. So a lot of people have been leaning towards active, and just a banner year for everything. Levered inverse ETFs over 100 billion, single name leverage, over 10 billion and growing.
All right, let's talk about some ETFs to play this current market. We have some things coming up. We have obviously the president meeting with the Russian president coming up in Alaska. And then also we have a Fed meeting about a month away that a lot of people have priced in that there's going to be some cut, whether it be 25 basis points or 50 basis points. Right now, with what we know today, with the NASDAQ and the S&P coming off new record highs, give us a few ETFs that you would invest in and play this current market.
So I like this market, even given the some of the risks and uncertainties that you've outlined. This is a strong market. We've seen that soft landing, and we do think that rates will come down, which will bring some tailwinds into some potentially small caps and high growth names. But the market is just all about AI, quantum computing, the future of technology right now. And so I like everything in that space. We have a quantum ETF, as you and I have talked about that before. It was a popular topic. I think you actually brought it up to me, but we've seen banner growth in that. We're at 2 billion there for the first time ever. And then I think an unseen trade that's kind of hiding there, that's a gem, is really AI power. So it's all of the energy utilities, the grids, the infrastructure that goes into powering AI and machine learning. You've got an ETF there, AIPO. And it's just another way to play this massive generational thematic trade, I think.
All right. Sylvia Jablonski from Defiance ETFs, it is always great to talk to you. Thank you for those great ETF picks. And for all of you watching, thank you for watching. I'm Frank Holland, anchor of Worldwide Exchange. Hope you enjoyed this on CNBC.com.